Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Learn Easy. In this video, we are going to start with the 8th chapter from your class 6th NCERT maths textbook. The name of the chapter is decimals. Let us begin with the very first part of this video with the first exercise. Before we start with the first exercise, as you can see on your screen, if you please like this video, please hit the like button and share it with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed my channel, please search on the YouTube as Akrishi Agarwal and press the bell icon as indicated by the arrow on the screen to get the updates. Let's begin the chapter decimals. All of you must be thinking, what are decimals? So decimals are the numbers which have the denominator as 10, 100, 1000 and so on. So before we start discussing about what are decimals, I would like to tell you about the definition of decimals. So all of you can also write down the definition of decimals in your notebooks. The definition for the decimals is decimal numbers. Kindly write it down in your notebooks. Decimal numbers are the fractions with denominator 10, 100, 1000, etc. Right? So basically, you all need to know the definition for the decimal. So decimal has been derived from the Latin word. The word is decim. The word is decim. Decim means 10. Okay. Let's begin with the first question from your exercise. Write the following numbers in the given table. So if I want to write down these numbers in the given table in hundreds, tens, ones and tenths, hundred thus and thousand thus. So let me count the blocks. Yes, let me first count the blocks. If I count the blocks and I want to write it down for the first figure, and if I want to count the tens in the first one, how many stacks are there? 1, 2, 3. Yes, so in the first we have 3 stacks of 10. For 1, we have only 1 stack. Yes, for 1, we have only 1 stack. For 10ths, we have 2 stacks. Yes, so I'm going to write 2 tenths. Agreed? If I come to the next one, B part, for 100 thus, let me count out how many blocks are there for 100 thus. So these are basically 100 blocks. Okay, so in tens we have 10 blocks in one row, in hundreds we have 100 blocks in one set, once we have only one block, right? Okay, so if I count for 100 thus, only one block is there in 100 thus. Yes, in tens again it's only one block. We don't have anything in 1, so let me write it 0. And for tens we have 4 blocks, so it is 4. Agreed? I hope this question is clear to all of you, and it's a very important question from your examination point of view as well. Okay, let's begin to the second question. Write the following decimals in the place value table. Now class, before I start with the place value table, first we are going to write the place value table and make it a combined one. Okay, so my first place value is always hundreds, tens, ones. Then you start with a decimal point as tenths, then you have so on. So if I do with the first one, yes, so it is in hundreds we don't have anything, so instead of writing the dash we can write it as 0. Then in tens it's 1, now 1, and in tenths we have 4. Clear? Coming to the B part, 0.3, so that is 0.3 means tenths. So no tens and no hundreds. Coming to the C part, 10.6. So that is 1 tens, 0 ones, 6 tenths. Again, there is no 100 here. Coming to the D part, 205s, that is 2 in 100, 0 in tens, 5 in ones, and 9 in tenths. Right? I hope everybody is very well clear about how we are writing these, arranging these numbers. Basically, the decimal comes between ones and tenths. Okay, so if it comes between 1 and tenths, so everybody is aware about how to arrange the numbers before the decimal in the place value chart. Yes, so similarly हम लोग इसको आगे हम अब decimal के बाद rearranging करेंगे. So we have tenths, hundredths, thousandths. So it becomes a THS family. Okay, it becomes a THS family. All right, let's move to the next question. I hope everybody is enjoying this concept because it's a very, very easy concept and everybody is going to love it. All right, let's begin to the next question. Write each of the following as decimals. Now, when I'm going to write each of the following as decimals, coming to the A part, it says 7 tenths. So 7 tenths means 7 into 1 by 10, which is equal to 7 by 10, and if I want to write it in a decimal, it is 0.7. Coming to the B part, 2 tenths and 9 tenths. So 2 tenths, 2 tenths matlab 2 multiplied by 10 plus 9 tenths. So 9 into 1 by 10, it will be 20.9. Clear? 20.9. Coming to the C1, 14.6. It's direct question, 14.6. D part, 100 to ones. So 1 into 100 plus 2 ones. So 2, that is equal to 102. And when there is no number, we are just going to put 0. Is it clear? Okay. E part, 600.8. So 600.8. Why I'm writing it directly? Because it is straight. Yes, it's a straight question. Okay, all of you are aware about how to write in decimals now? All right, let's go further. Write each of the following as decimal numbers. Yes, so I'm going to write each of the following as decimals number. 5 upon 10 can be written as 0.5. Agreed? Coming to the B part, 3 plus 7 by 10. So 3.7 because it's 7 tenths. Coming to the C part, 200 plus 60 plus 5, that is 265.1. D part, 70.8. E part, it's 88 upon 10. Now 88 upon 10 can be written as 80 plus 8 upon 10. We can also write it as 8.8 because अगर हम 10 को separate कर दे 80 upon 10 plus 8 upon 10, so 8 upon 10 हो जाएगा 0.8. Read. Coming to the F part, 4 2 by 10. So that is 4 is a whole number, 4.2. G part, 3 upon 2. 3 upon 2 को कैसे लिखेंगे हम क्लास? It's 1 by 2, which can be written as 1.5. 1 by 2 को हम हाफ लिख सकते हैं, 0.5 लिख सकते हैं. H 2 upon 5. 2 upon 5 means टू अपॉन 5 कैसे लिख सकते हैं हम एच पार्ट में 2 upon 5 को? 2 upon 5, let me show you 2 upon 5, which is if I multiply both the numbers with 2 because I want the denominator as 10. हाँ, कोई भी हम कन्वर्ट कर लेते हैं, it becomes 0.4. So basically what we are going to do is we are going to convert the denominator in the multiples of 10, 100,000 if we do not see any number in that place. Okay. Okay, let's go further. I part. 12 upon 5. Now 12 upon 5 can be written, 12 upon 5 can be written, let me write it in the mixed fraction. 5 2s are 10, 2 by 5. So 2 by 4 अभी हमने 2 by 5 अभी हमने 0.4 लिखा, so I'm going to directly write 2.4, right? Coming to the J part, 3 3 by 5. Now 3 3 by 5 means 5 3s are 15 plus 3 is 18. 18 by 5, multiply the denominator and numerator both with 2 to get the denominator as 10. So 18 twos is 36. So I'm going to get 3.6. K part, 4 1 by 2, it's directly 4.5. So in the exam also, if you want to write these questions directly, you can do that. Clear hai? Okay, let's go further with the fifth question. I hope everybody has written the answers for the fourth one. Write the following decimals as fractions. Now, till now, what we were doing we were writing only decimals, or we were only placing them in the place value chart, or we were writing in the decimal. Now we are doing one step extra, that is we are converting it into decimals. Is it clear? Okay. Fractions. So it's 0.6. Coming to the first one, 0.6 को हम कैसे लिख सकते हैं फ्रैक्शन में? It is 6 upon 10. How did we write? Number of places after the decimal was only 1, so it is 6 by 10. Coming to the next one, it is 2.5, so I can directly write 25 upon 10. C part, 1 upon 1.0 means 1 by 10 or not? No, it's not 1 by 10 because it's not 0.1, it's only 1. So we're going to only write 1. Please don't make a mistake, especially I have written 1 by 10 to make you understand. D, 3.8 is 38 upon 10. You do not need to reduce it because they have not reduced the fraction to the lowest form. So we are definitely going to reduce once I finish writing with the fractions. So 137 upon 10. F part, 21 212 upon 10. G part, 6.4 means 64 upon 10. क्लियर है? अब हमें क्या करना है, इसको रिड्यूस करना है. यस, बिकॉज द सेकेंड पार्ट ऑफ द सेम क्वेश्चन सेज रिड्यूस ऑल्सो. सो आई एम गोइंग टू रिड्यूस 2 3s are 6 and 2 5s are 10. Here 5 5s are 25, 5 2s are 10. Here 2 1s are 2, 2 9s are 18, 2 5s are 10. You are going to take the smallest prime number to begin with. So 137 cannot be reduced. Yes. So it remains the same. Coming to the F, here in the F part, 212. So it is 2 5s are 10 and 106. Again here 2 5s are 10 and 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4. Right? Is it clear? Okay. I hope everybody is clear till here. Fifth question clear hai? Badhe aage? Alright. Let's move to the sixth one. Express the following as centimeters using the decimals. Now we are supposed to use the decimal to write in centimeter. First is 2 millimeters. So everybody is aware that 1 centimeters is equals to 10 millimeter. So I'm going to write 2 millimeter is equals to 2 by 10 centimeter, which is equals to 0.2 centimeters. You have to show the steps also, please. Coming to the B part, 30 millimeters. So that is 30 divided by 10 centimeter. Yes. So it is 3 centimeters. Coming to the C part, 116 millimeter divided by 10 gives me centimeter. So here it's 11.6 centimeter. Okay. D part, 4 centimeter and 2 millimeter. 4 centimeter and 2 millimeter. So it is directly 4.2 centimeters. Coming to the E part, 162 millimeter divided by 10 to get centimeters, which is equal to 16.2 centimeters, right? Coming to the F part, 83 millimeters, 83 upon 10 centimeters is equals to 8.3 सेंटीमीटर्स. हमेशा यू हैव टू कीप वन थिंग इन माइंड कि जो भी जितने जीरोस होते हैं हमारे डिनोमिनेटर में, हम उतना डेसिमल पॉइंट फ्रॉम एक्सट्रीम राइट टू वर्ड्स हम लेफ्ट मूव करना स्टार्ट कर देते हैं. कैसे? जैसे आपको छोटा सा एग्जांपल देती हूँ. यहीं पे हमारा डेसिमल पॉइंट था, यहाँ पे हमने मूव करा इसको यहाँ पे, सो वी हैव गॉट इट हियर नाउ, है ना. हमारा आ गया सेकंड प्लेस पे. ऐसे ही यहाँ पे हमारा पास 162 में भी हमारा डेसिमल पॉइंट यहाँ से एक आया, क्योंकि एक ही जीरो था तो हमारा आ गया यहाँ पे डेसिमल पॉइंट. सो दिस इज फॉर योर इंफॉर्मेशन. ओके ओके. Coming to the seventh one, between which two whole numbers on the number line are given numbers lie, which of these whole numbers is nearer the number? Okay, so basically what you have to do is you have to first identify the numbers which are nearer to each other. Yes. Okay, 0.8 कैसे होगा? देखो जी, 0.8 है ना, तो 0.8 कहाँ लाई करता है? बिटवीन 0 and 1, and 1 जो नियर होगा I will circle that number. Okay, the number which is nearer I am going to circle that number to, कि ये नंबर हमारा नियरर है. सबसे पहले हम लिख लेते हैं कौन से नंबर्स किसके किसके बीच में लाइक करते हैं, देन वी विल सर्कल द नंबर्स. 5.1, so that is between 5 and 6. Next, 2.6, automatically everybody is able to now answer 2 and 3. D, 6.4, that is 6 and 7. E part, 9.1, so that is between 9 and 10. F part, 4.9, that is between 4 and 5. Yes. अब हम सर्कल करेंगे वो नंबर्स जो जिसके पास है. 5.1 is nearer to 5, 2.6 is nearer to 3, 6.4 is nearer to 6, 9.1 is again nearer to 9, and 4.9 is nearer to 5. बेसिकली क्लास हम इसमें वो नंबर्स चूज करेंगे अगर वो 4 की 5 की रेंज से कम कम है तो हम लोग लेंगे फर्स्ट वाला नंबर, लोअर डेटा. और अगर हमारी रेंज से ऊपर है, 0.5 से ऊपर जा रहा है वो नंबर, तो हम लेंगे सेकंड वाले में. दैट इज अगर 0.8 था तो ऑब्वियसली 0.5 से ज्यादा है तो हमने उसको ऑटोमेटिकली 1 के पास कर दिया, राइट. और आ भी रहा है, आप नंबर लाइन से चेक भी कर सकते हैं प्लॉट करके कि वो आ भी रहा है नंबर. ठीक है ना. अच्छा, आगे बढ़ते हैं. 8 पे, शो द फॉलोइंग नंबर्स ऑन द नंबर लाइन नाउ. ओके, so first we are going to draw the number line for 0.2 here. अगर हमें 0.2 के लिए नंबर लाइन बनानी है क्लास तो कैसे बनेगी? फर्स्ट आई एम गोइंग टू मेक अ लाइन, मार्क 0. so 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, and so on. So this is line L. The number which we are going to mark is number 0.2. Mark it as A, and A represents 0.2. Like this you have to draw it. Is it clear? Okay, coming to the next one, please use scale and pencil. I don't have a scale here, I am unable to draw. राइट. कमिंग टू 1.9. सो फॉर 1.9 हम कैसे करेंगे, हम डिवाइड करेंगे लेंथ को 1 एंड 2 के 10 इक्वल पार्ट्स में. कोई भी दो नंबर्स के बीच में गैप होता है 10 इक्वल लाइंस का, राइट. सो 1.9. so I'm going to make 1 minus, so there is no need to show the minus one, let's leave that. Okay, so it is 0 1. अब हम करेंगे 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, right. So here now we are going to mark it 1.9. so this is point B, which is equal to 1.9. clear hai? And I hope everybody is now able to draw C part 1.1. so again I'm going to take 0 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. जो 10th पे हमारा नंबर हो गया चेंज. अब हमने क्या करा है इसमें 1.1. so just after 1 we have point number C 1.1, right. so the D part all of you have to answer in comment section कि कौन से numbers, दो numbers के बीच में you are going to plot. I want to see how many of you are doing along with me. Okay, so here we almost are about to finish with the exercise. I hope everybody is about to learn something new here today. So अब पढ़ते हैं आगे question number 9 की तरफ. Write the decimal numbers represented by the points A, B, C, D on the given number line. ए बी सी डी ऑन द गिवन नंबर लाइन. जो क्लास अगर हमें यहाँ पे बताना है कौन से नंबर्स कहाँ पे लाइक कर रहे हैं, इट्स वेरी मच एविडेंट कि हमारा जो ए पॉइंट है, राइट, जो हमारा पॉइंट ए है वो 0 और 1 के बीच में लाइक कर रहा है. यस, 0 और 1 के बीच में लाइक कर रहा है, तो वैल्यू ऑफ ए क्या हो जाएगी, ए की कितनी हो गई 0.8. सिमिलरली फॉर बी, बी कहाँ लाइक कर रहा है 1 एंड 2 के बीच में. सो बी की वैल्यू क्या आ जाएगी हमारे पास क्लास, यू काउंट 1 2 3, so it is 1.3. सिमिलरली फॉर द सी पार्ट, सी किसके बीच में लाइक कर रहा है 2 एंड 3 के बीच में. यस, 2 एंड 3 के बीच में. सो वैल्यू ऑफ सी क्या हो गई, टेल मी, वैल्यू ऑफ सी कितनी आ गई, इट्स आई थिंक सो कमिंग आउट टू बी 2.2. यस, 2.2. ओके, अगर हम डी की बात करें तो डी भी अगेन हमारा किसके बीच में 2 एंड 3 के. तो डी की वैल्यू क्या हो जाएगी, डी की वैल्यू हो जाएगी हमारी 2.9. yes, so it's more about towards the higher range, 3 की nearer है number. clear है? I hope everybody has understood. First we are going to write the range of the numbers and then we are going to show how. Alright, let's go further to the 10th one. The length of the Ramesh notebook is this. What will be its length in centimeters? Okay. So coming to the last question. First, as we all are aware, length of Ramesh notebook कितनी है 9 centimeters 5 millimeter. हमें total millimeter करना है तो हम इसको convert कर लेते हैं. That is 5 into 1 by 10. So that is equal to 0.5. So here we are going to say 9 plus 0.5 centimeters. It is 9.5 centimeters. Clear है? Same 65 millimeter length of young gram plant. Gram is an, you can say, a plant. छोलिया जो होता है green छोलिया. So millimeter हम convert करेंगे इसको 65 multiplied by 1 by 10 centimeter. So that is 65 upon 10 centimeter, which is equal to 6.5 centimeter. The answers for the A, this is answer for the A part. So I hope everybody has understood the basic concept of decimals, that how do we write the decimals in place value chart, how do we convert the units, how do we express decimals in fractions, and vice versa, that is fractions to decimals. Yes. So in the next video we are going to start with the next exercise. So thanks for watching this video. Please keep watching, and if you like this, you can subscribe, like, share the channel, and you can join us on Facebook as Learn Easy and on Instagram page as Learn Easy Online. Thank you, everybody.